Back in the early days of the internet, things were straightforward, if a little clunky. When you got to the bottom of an article or a list, the digital road just ended. If you wanted more content, you had to stop what you were doing, physically move your cursor, and click a button. This little bit of friction was actually a safety mechanism. It forced the small, thoughtful part of your brain, let's call him the conscious decision maker, to pause and ask, do I actually want to keep looking at this, or should I go outside? This click was a moment of agency. It was a tiny battle against the sheer volume of information, and sometimes you won. Then, around 2006, designer Ozzer Raskin decided that button was clunky. He thought, why make users work for their content? So, he invented the infinite scroll, intending to make life easier. The genius was in the seamlessness. You just flick your finger up and poof, new content loads beneath the old content. The road never ends. It just keeps pouring itself out, endlessly. This invention solved a tiny design problem, but it created an existential problem for your brain. The infinite scroll is highly addictive because it's a direct attack on your impulse center, catching your thoughts before the conscious part of your brain has a chance to make a choice. Think of your brain like a small, highly paid executive, the conscious decision maker, sitting at a desk, surrounded by huge, hungry chimpanzees, the impulses. The scrolling feed is like a never-ending bowl of digital popcorn tossed straight to the chimps. It works because 1. No completion. You can never exhaust the feed. It will scroll infinitely. Your brain's natural desire for a stopping point, a clear finish line, is perpetually frustrated. 2. Reward without work. You get a constant stream of variable rewards, maybe a funny tweet, maybe a scary headline, with almost zero physical or cognitive effort. This feeds the corporate algorithms, which optimize content for watch time, not for truthfulness or honesty. 3. The subconscious trap. Because the scroll is frictionless, the design operates entirely subconsciously. The content deluge bypasses the part of your mind that handles thoughtful decision-making. The result? We are being held open for the content deluge, like being strapped in place for an exposure therapy experiment. Ozzer Raskin realized he had built the digital equivalent of a nuclear bomb for human productivity. He calculated that, conservatively, the infinite scroll makes users spend 50% more of their time on platforms like Twitter. He then did the math on the global scale and found that every day the combined total of 200,000 more human lifetimes are spent scrolling through crap content. That time, as he noted, is just completely gone. It's time that could have been used for, well, literally anything else. Instead, we call the resulting mental state doom scrolling. This is the tyranny of modern design. It's beautiful and easy, good design, but it obscures poor logic and manipulative systems. The philosopher Danielle Allen noted that our attention is born free, but is increasingly everywhere in chains. To get it back, we need resistance. The experts suggest two main strategies to break this perpetual motion machine. 1. Implement friction. If a company really cared about you, they would turn off the infinite scroll. They would force you to click a simple button, or even better, wait 10 seconds before showing you the next batch of content. This gives the conscious decision maker a fighting chance. 2. Cultivate vigilance. Since the corporations won't fix it, it's a capitalism problem, you have to fix yourself. We must intentionally cultivate patient, alert vigilance. This is the next crucial 21st century skill, necessary to resist the powerful forces fracking our attention. In short, if you want to stop getting trapped, you need to intentionally look for that friction. Because in the battle for your brain, the simplest act of pausing is the most radical form of resistance. You have to slow down and force yourself to think clearly, because if you talk like stream of consciousness or live like stream of consciousness, you risk becoming noise instead of signal.